Hey, what's up? Hello, it's Ebony. Take two. Hey, what's up? Hello. Welcome or welcome back to Ebony Told You. I am Ebony, and if you end up loving the vibes, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today's video is going to be a story time. My mom knows this story, and I've told it to a couple people a while back. Gonna spill some tea. I've never told the story publicly. Of course, I'm sipping my herbal tea from Nabu Bath and Botanicals. She has many different herbal supplements, herbal teas, body scrubs, body butters, body oils, facial cleansers, all of that. So make sure you use my discount code EbonyToldYou11 on your next purchase. That's my way of letting Nabu Bath Botanicals know that I sent you over there. So make sure you use my discount code EbonyToldYou11. So, child, as you know about the title, a guy I was talking to, because it didn't even make it past the talking stage. We probably talked for like maybe a couple weeks before I realized homeboy was missing a tooth. It dates back around like 9-10 years ago, so that would make it around like 2012, 2013. Okay, so I think I met him through like social media, so around that time it had to be like Facebook. So we got to chit chat, and you know, without opening his mouth, he was actually cute. So you know, got chit chatting or whatever. He even came to visit me at my job because I worked at a retail store. So he even came to visit me at my job, and I didn't even notice then. He had a great way of hiding. Now I think it was because he would like kind of like talk like this, where he would cover like the front of his teeth. And I think still to this day that he's still missing it too. And he done had a child and everything. Maybe back then I was shallow. Maybe he was actually a good guy. I would never know. But anyway. Okay, so going to the story of how I found out he was missing the tooth. Child. Okay, so I'm in college at this time, and he comes down to visit me. He goes to visit his cousin first because his cousin went to a school that wasn't a college that wasn't far away. So he went to visit his cousin first. His cousin came, you know, back with him to, I guess, you know, like you coming to somebody's place of residence and you don't want to go by yourself type thing. So he brought his cousin with me. Cool. My roommate was there. We end up, the three of us go to McDonald's. I'm in the front seat, his cousin in his back seat. He's driving, of course. So I think this is like an afternoon. I think it was like an afternoon, like early, like lunch, afternoon type thing. So we in the drive-thru at McDonald's. His cousin was kind of like a jokester type person, cracking jokes or whatever, trying to get everybody to laugh type thing. So his cousin cracked the joke, and the joke must have been really hilarious to him because he like, ha, 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 ha. And then I look over. Well, I look over to my left, and I'm like, I said, oh, shit. He missing a tooth. And I did not even know. So I text my roommate, and I was like, no, this was actually an evening. This was actually an evening. By the time he came down, it was evening. So, because I remember it was nighttime. We was in the McDonald's drive-thru, and when I looked over, yeah, it was at nighttime. So I look over, and I see the missing tooth. And I'm like, oh shit, he's missing a tooth, and I didn't even realize it. And I've been talking to this guy for weeks. And so I text my roommate, and I was like, did you know he was missing a tooth? And she talking about some, yeah, I thought you knew. And I was like, how did you figure that I knew that he was missing a tooth? You know me. You know I ain't going for that. So I was like, he got to go. So I end up, we stopped at McDonald's on the way taking his cousin back to school. So he ended up spending the night at my apartment. I had to share no funny business happened, but I had to end up sharing the bed with this guy. And yeah, if you've been in college, you know how small those extra large twin size bed is. Then on top of him missing a tooth, his locks were real stank. Like he ain't washed those locks and God knows how long, maybe months, maybe more, I don't know, but he been needed a retwist and he been needed to wash those things. They was, oh my God, it was so stank. I really did not get no sleep that entire night because me being nice and me not faking an emergency so he can leave that night. Child, I was like, I told my roommate, I said, I kind of signaled to, I was like, he got to go. And he got to go now. Like, I hardly got any sleep that night. And I said, you know, child, he got to go. So I act like I had to be to class like super early that next morning. So, yeah, I'm getting up, I'm getting ready or whatever. I was like, you know, I got to go to class at such time. I'm making it seem like it's like, I got to go to class like right then. He been in college, he know. Because I think he might have dropped out of school or something. But that's besides the point. So, needless to say, I walked him to his car that morning. Because I think I didn't have class till like later on that afternoon. But he didn't have to know that. He had to go. So I walked him to his car. And needless to say, that is the last time I seen or talked to him again. I guess he kind of caught the vibe because, yeah. At that time in my life, and you had to be like, he was cute if he didn't open his mouth. So I'm just like, that whole missing tooth thing, baby, no. No ma'am. No sir. I couldn't have done it. I'm not ashamed. At that point in my life, you had to be like cute or fine to be next to me, and you missing a tooth, bro. You making me look bad. Because like I said back then, I was like, we are way too young for you to be missing a tooth. You ought to be under your parents' insurance, or you should have your refund check or something to get you a replacement. I know plenty of people that got teeth knocked out and they got replacements. You walking around without your front tooth. It ain't like a side tooth. It's like, it was like the tooth in the front. Like one of your two front teeth. Like, you know, all I want for Christmas is my two front teeth type things. He was missing one of those. So ain't no way you not. And I think the last time I seen him, like, in, like, past years, like, recent years, he still was missing a tooth. And I'm just like, ain't no way. You cannot be kidding me. Like, you got, I said that so wrong. You got to be kidding me. So, that's my story time of how I was dating a guy and didn't know he was missing a tooth. So, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.